a lot of games, interesting games, and you share teams maybe Amayahu so far what they have to offer in the Premier League. They still have a long way to go. And because of Asemna Okan, there is one data may present Eddie Acho. If you're a Manchester City fan, now you want to understand how scary club Manchester City situation CCA as it stands now. We're talking about Premier League. I bought just 3 matches. Well understandable say just 3 games per any abonti. City for no mokasa about funyabo BBNC, you know. Omaye bida Eddie Atre, and they sometimes bounce back. No, I'm and yama and untina and more musa hope. No. But the same energy. Last week, you were the Manchester United. So because now Moody good say City so digua, I was say this are energy in the corner. And as a matter of fact, in the summer, and that year closing, Manchester City are spending more than Manchester United in the transfer market. So you bought 3 games every year. Now City were just 3 points. We're losing 2 matches already. It is something that does not always happen when it comes to clubs that are managed by Pep Guardiola. So about first 3 matches, no lose a mood 2. And times in TCA, the case now the data may present Eddie Archer on the screens. The production made media, but so far teams are in terms of chances creation. Clubs are more shot on target game or more touches in opposition box or more creative big chances or more to think that all these Manchester City are nowhere to be found. Not only results no club friends Man City but in terms of a nearma a word game a Buama club a creative chance a winning game any results no Manchester City are not getting in terms of expected goals. A 1 matches are yabo so far in 3 games. Chelsea leading with 7 and what's 7 goals as we speak now. A 6.70 expected goals in games at club and first Chelsea. Even Manchester United are in the model and so any or Breno. United are second when it comes to expected goals in a game, and as in 3 games are yabo. Then even if you move from expected goals, now call the next one. It was shot on target per match. Liverpool leading in terms of number of games at Liverpool abo and a shot on target when you Liverpool leading. Then what about Chelsea? No about Manchester United, FC Bournemouth before Arsenal, and also 5 teams. Manchester City are nowhere to be found. Over touches in the opposition box. Manchester United leading so far 100 touches in opposition box. And a manager friend said, I'm worried any the Manchester team no enya. Then about FC Bournemouth, Chelsea, Fulham, and then Tottenham Hotspur. And also Man City are nowhere to be found. Then Oko big chances created. Our 3 games are yabo so far. Chelsea are created as many as 12 big chances. And nobody has said a 7 goals. Bournemouth Etwaso, Everton Etwaso, Sunderland, and then still Manchester United are in the discussion. Man City are nowhere to be found. So clearly tells you say City for not only results Minguto and Emma, but a nearma a boa a beer coin Emma goals eba team a winning match. Manchester City are lacking. We're talking about the transfer period. Man City after a goalkeeper, Man City after a left back, Man City after a midfielder, what offensive, what winger, what players our team no almost every department. Yet and it goes back to and the reason I did not consider Manchester City say obetim agile league, and I told you that players now Pep Edu Amaban, it will take time before say adapt it into the system, before say finding Pep DNA no my team and no my and clearly they are so far in 3 games. Like I said, obetim akase early days into ultimate predict doom and from my manager friends Pep Guardiola because why be that. There are seasons I started on started at a point in time season Igbo what in Finfi and Niemajigu he bounced back no abenya results, but for 3 games Manchester City losing 2 and not the Pep and Chelsea on the coaching career, and I think that maybe Ojina said he need to start doing things at a bit my pressure and Eddie Afresa because by far in the Premier League he is the best manager our league. So Niema to also say after international break Man City and me found almost pieces together. Kuku unnecessary pressure everybody, and the more the pressure keeps coming, a whole and I they are 7 ban. the new boys will start to fumble. Ekobanesa, a Jumana, I say players na eye edema in their 100% ability. No, they will not be able to do that. Ebe we are no troughless and now for the second season in a row. Pep Guardiola akọ adiato. So I think that he need to go back into the drawing board, analyze 3 games now, on at least or about a week because of international break to assess the club. No matches are waboni nyina and niema the downfall there. Emma Manchester City entimi enya results. No, he will be able to correct those things. No, na aboa my club of City. Subsequently, a free international break in about matches on the bono ombenya results are omenya kweku. Liverpool, as it stands now, have everything it takes to say league title. No, ombetimi maintain it. And now retaining title now in Champions League, they should be able to compete again. 447 million pounds in a single transfer window. I think that manager your friend is say Anslot, baby agents is here. I fail on also as any team. Anslot I build the team and as all build the team. Otunani no when he bench he can say this is my team. The Managerial League in the last season was Obi team. Jurgen Klopp and the best say Jumano and Uja number 12 said the J. But this time around, I've been resourced with whatever that I deserve. Every position the me here will be an mensaka. And I think that the weekend we edit here Arsenal clearly actually say Liverpool for of course among my convincing results. Matches are yaboni in Liverpool always win out last minute. But sometimes a winner and also a champion. When the going get tough, that is what you do. You find a way to make sure say over grind the results no at the free 12 moment. Time are us no against you, and exactly what are dear friends say Liverpool. But the fear is that for how long will Liverpool continue winning games last minute? That is a problem now. And I think that ABOU the na hano kakra said na hono no problem between Van Dijk and Konate Omope no a bit shaky of late. Now, Maggie, in terms of attacking machinery, allow the starting season, goals nation that MI when you're back could be about influence for man is now it can't take a year, man. But as we speak, the new man himself, 130 million pounds British record fee, Alexander Isak Ababe. You have everything at your disposal. The Akane say, I will say, and slot started. Emi yehu ne nsa no adwuma asem we woni kwaku virus account had that say nipan yare or kwaku. Liverpool as it stands now, every position is well beefed. Asise team na sise ayeye problem ne say iketike eba yi ni games a wabo nyina no na all my goals until Endra wanya go amfama Liverpool against Arsenal. Ye free international break ba Liverpool anymore. Either a 4-4-2 and now whichever formation or this is potentially how we anticipate say Liverpool ever line up. Alisson Dapo, Milos Kekic on the left back, Frimpong on the right, McGill Van Dijk the centre back, and then in 3-3, Gravenberch, Veit, McAllister, then Iketike, because of the arrival of Alexander Isak, Iketike will definitely move into wing or now a creative space for Mo Salah and then Alexander Isak. So Omeli the attack and Ediama Liverpool. In that case, what it means is that's a lineup here at that screen so any you swear. Kodigapu Mobeka. And it's one player when you find form Ediama Klaba, your friend is at Liverpool this season, although goals and also, but in terms of creativity and in the total output, I was so Neho Babeka. Safrimpong and your fate SN Babak Bima, so much like more now all bono. Kuki and Fanentana bench. So right back what? So most like you might push him into the midfield unit. Now from Paul Emerson the right back department and from so most like Ebeka Finfi no one. McAllister and it so most like a Mubako ever conche. That is another problem because in terms of sale for your defensive unit, government he'll be doing that job for you. The amount of money paid for Florian Veit says he can even fund on a bench. Until also starting. These are the problems Liverpool ever encounter, and it is time and slot ever to say he is the man in charge. The recommendations and the sporting policy, and all these players, Liverpool Edu Amaba, he can manage the egos in the dressing room because Isaac get £300,000 a week. That player automatically must start. Iketike Oton in excess of 70. The amount of money and original working, he must start. In Tiakobasa, Iketike by in the first 2 games for amount goals. Isaac about Menka say basi about 2-3 matches. Now go Maya. How do you balance Sir and Yamano? Who lead the lines for club Liverpool? Those are the positions I think that Liverpool ever struggle. If they're able to blend all these things soonest for club and friends at Liverpool, I think that they are in pole position to contest and compete very well to defend our title. Entra after match, you know, assembling in every assembler Peter Schmeichel a catcher post match, you know. You see, the entire day, the name board, the enemy, and I knew didn't come out. Me trail, me teams are Mrs. say, Umbet Magic League, Mammo Arsenal, the Ubusami said, club for 3 years, running Minina with the second. I didn't think that we consider clubs are on standard chance of winning the Premier League, man for member. Whoever watched Arsenal game and draft will agree with me and will agree with Peter Schmeichel assembly said, Mikel Arteta and the Arsenal team, they have never been serious and they've never had a mentality of winners. Always, omo ye nkofo omo ye mediocre. Omo de said ye tie no, ye boni e di second ye content, ye okay because any team o si akanya osuro so be lose match. Say team no on win trophy. So bo match. Now the usuro say ube lose match, you never win trophy. Arsenal ball no mo boni nyina say let's avoid mistake. Let's defend. Say be ya yen consider. Yen depend on free kick. Yen depend on corner kick. Yes, about point we can defend. Near the we sa tactics no in winning match. In winning trophy. A bit more we knew some games, but in winning trophy because there are opponents. They can also defend solid. They will find a way to break your line. Now, you need to go all out as a team who want to win, not a team who want to avoid defeat and to Oslo. So, and that is what Arsenal are. And not any other mentality in the dressing room. Mikel Arteta need to change it. He need to speak into the boys. They say, yeah, winners, we can win. Let's go all out. Opponent to be any Bobiano, we can equally beat them. Yem facey. And Kofone and no mobile. Let's win games. Nienjai say, as you shrunty a can and never be there. Say, at the end of the day, we will not lose, we will get draw near the threat. Those things and win a trophy. And no, and the year Arsenal full problem as a stand. And the game we watched yesterday, say Arsenal ever say or Bobo ABOU winning, not at the back of our mind says they want to avoid defeat. I've just strong belief in this and ABOU results could have been something different. Martin David Roy and any excuses say. But now we use this season a new from the now winning previously, as a Sunday Makakra. Almost say 2 matches, no, ya antebo asem. Arsenal said the first 2 games, Kwakuti ball be as a derby. A ban is now consider 1 goal per video ball. Omunya excuses, no. After the international break, we want to see Arsenal back doing the right thing. But just a minute, let me see Ruben Amorim and in Manchester United. Oh my idea, but United should not be celebrating win over Burnley as if they've won World Cup. They've won Champions League. So one bomb match 8-year Burnley. Now it will take you 95th minute penalty to win game against Burnley. Then must celebrate it as if the Manchester are Champions League. And after so many years post Ferguson, United are Premier League. It brings Manchester United value down. For crying out loud, Burnley. But because of standard at Manchester and CCA, any said the final myself no omunya results no, they think that omuye well relieved. United get relieved. Game ni there. They said they tell me didn't kind of man. Almost everything. Manchester the can say ombe work on omo finish. But I'm afraid you are not careful. Amorim, Adena Oyen, Benjamin Sesko, or better than the next Rasmus Hojlund.
Mate, made us